Do kids! Back then, when it first came out, it was one of the few joys we kids had. And that feeling has never ever diminished. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The good old Street Fighter. With the release of Street Fighter V, this iconic game is celebrating its 25th anniversary, and guys, I couldn't have let this rare opportunity slip by without taking a look back on the game and its history. And here it is, the history of Street Fighter. Street Fighter, designed by Takashi Nishiyama and Hiroshi Matsumoto, made its debut in 1987 as an arcade game. In this game, players took control of martial artist Ryu and competed in tournaments that spanned 5 countries and 10 different opponents. A second player had a chance to join in at any time during the game as Ryu's American rival Ken. What made Street Fighter unique was that players could perform 3 special attacks called Hadouken, Shoryuken, and Senpukyaku, as well as 3 types of kick and punch attacks. Due to its variety of punches and kicks that players could perform, and graphics that were ahead of their time, Street Fighter made quite an impression. But the best was yet to come. Street Fighter 2 was released 4 years after the first one in 1991. It was the first game that allowed players to make use of approximately 30 moves, including grappling and throwing. In a single-player mode, the player's chosen character competed against the 7 other main characters before confronting the CPU-controlled final boss characters not selectable by the player. As in the first game of the series, another player could join in at any time during the game to compete against the other player. Street Fighter 2 quickly surpassed its predecessor in popularity. The release of the game had an unexpected impact on the gaming world, and by 1993, the sales exceeded 1.5 billion in revenue. The franchise was about to become a phenomenon. The first official update to Street Fighter 2 series was Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. Other versions such as Street Fighter Turbo, Hyper Fighting, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Hyper Fighting, and many others soon followed. By the time when Street Fighter 3 was released, 3 new series of the game had come out. These included Street Fighter Alpha series that consisted of Street Fighter Alpha, Warrior's Dreams, Street Fighter Alpha 2, and Street Fighter Alpha 3 in 1995, Street Fighter X series with Street Fighter X2 and X3 in 1996, and Capcom Crossover series where licensed superheroes from Marvel and the likes made an appearance. Street Fighter 3 New Generation made its debut in 1997. Street Fighter 3 got rid of all the previous characters except for Ryu and Ken and introduced new characters in their place. Most notable of these were the new lead character Alex and Jill, who replaced Bison as the game's main antagonist. Street Fighter 3 introduced the Super Art selection system and the ability to parry an opponent's attack. Soon after, Street Fighter 3 Second Impact and Street Fighter 3 Third Strike followed. Only 7 years later, after the release of Street Fighter Third Strike, Street Fighter 4 came out. Street Fighter 4 featured the return of the original 12-volt warriors, along with the recurring hidden character Akuma and 4 new characters. The storyline was chronologically set between Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 3. New counter-attacking techniques called focus attacks, ultra combo moves, an expanded character roster, and animated character backstories were some of the things that were new to the series. Super Street Fighter and Ultra Street Fighter 4 followed in quick succession. Street Fighter V is the latest game of the series and has just been released. The game makes a solid impression but it needs some playing and a few hundred online matches at least to come to a final conclusion. No doubt, the franchise will live up to its reputation. So guys, that was the history of Street Fighter, and I hope you liked this video. If you did so, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and you can leave your comments in the comment section below. Thanks for watching again. See you later. Bye bye.